Cy Hawk Trophy. On the one hand, it divides the state. On the other, it brings it together. Everyone across this great state, from dragline to the legendary water and Ames, know that winning this trophy can have you pedaling toward a high water mark. We are at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. It's the Iowa State Cyclones and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We're checking in for now.
When you talk about a home field advantage, you have to consider Kinnick Stadium. The fans are right on top of the action. They are on top of the opponent's sideline, making it one of the most difficult places to play in all of college sports. Named after Niall Kinnick, a war hero, the beautiful wave to the Cancer Children's Hospital. This is one of the most iconic spots to watch a college football game in the country. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Iowa State's offense will go on the attack first. The Cyclones just blew away the Hawkeyes in the last meeting between these two.
And those buses in the parking lots for Iowa State tailgates, they have been partying in those for a year after beating down their rivals.
I think Iowa was shell-shocked in that game. They're not used to their opponents being as physical as them, and Iowa State matched that physicality. It was so impressive. And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical. We're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going.
There he goes. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and then before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Just feeds the running back. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tough run here. It's Peppers. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
They get him on the ground. And boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. The give to the lone running back. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Hawkeyes offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. has to throw on first. Left side is shot. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Oh, he's got some space. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking for room. It's Young. Maybe some room here. They get him down, and he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
And he tags on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Peppers. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a run.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and managing. I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Looking to throw, it's Bentley. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the open.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Changing the routes with his receiver. The give on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense got a lot of people's attention last week when they had 3 sacks. The offense was watching film, and they saw all of these pass rushers and their abilities. They thought they had a good plan, but it's not working right now. They've already given up a sack here early in the game.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the right. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Tradition a huge part in college football, and this rivalry has its place among the very best. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. Rush is on. He's got it. There he goes. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. The Cyclones are flying down the field. From the gun. Could be an alley. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way. And when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and, you know, people in Iowa, they just love football. And this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, in this game, Iowa or Iowa State, it means so much.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Cyclones! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
From deep, it's James. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Sells to run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's shot. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking for a gap. It's Young. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for it all. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The handoff. Got the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Moving the pocket, it's Bentley. Floats it out in space. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Bringing it back. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Makes the catch. Pretty room. Feet down in the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. It's Bentley. Caught.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you've got to find him in the passing game.
Turning it on. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Trying to... It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. And that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Second and long here. Back to pass. It's Bentley. Rolls right. Flips it out in the flat. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Iowa spends his second time out here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, he has to have it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be your win.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's Texas A&M looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Hawkeyes head coach coming out of the locker room. He wanted to remind his team that they have been in moments like this before. They lost last time these two teams played, and they want to build on that experience and make a different outcome this time around. He told them, we have got to be focused and meet the moment, have even more energy, because this rivalry game is what energy is all about. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Catch in the middle, it's Diaz. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt. I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Makes the grab down the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Rides to the back. Powers through the defender. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nowhere to go.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick them up, but they didn't block them.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. They take the lead here in the second half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's James. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. On the run, it's Young. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Here comes the offense on second down. He's got it on the right. He breaks a tackle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. 10. All the way. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game, scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Hand it to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Fires to the tight end. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Working the ground game. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Going for the big play. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Iowa State. They are lining up for scoreboard. Every touchdown has an answer, it seems.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. At the 20. Touchdown, Iowa! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
And how do you not love the immediate answer for this offense? The very first play, your defense gave up points. Who gives a dang? Immediately answer back with the big play. Take the momentum back. Take the lead back.
That was crazy. That was like the opponent's touchdown almost made them mad. This offense was on the sideline. They were like, let's hit the program. Put the women and children to bed and go looking
for dinner.
They took one play and took the lead back just like that. That's the attitude this offense had.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got room at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Dropping back, it's Bentley. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it. Sees an alley. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Trying to establish the run. There's a crease. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. We can only imagine more fireworks ahead here in the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Back to throw. It's Bentley. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! They've got the lead here in the 4th. this game and his third on the season. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. But they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They've got a first down here. One start has been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
And I guess he didn't watch the tape from a week ago. Because when you threw at this guy last week, he made big plays. He had 2 picks a week ago. They try him early in this football game, and it's the exact same result. You better be wary when you go after that young man.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking for running room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Wide open downfield. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Soft spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Look out! To the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they've padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. This offense has it with really good field position. The give, and tick, 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 tick. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Just smothered on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the left side. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run him again. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Iowa State. The Cyclones keep gaining strength, and Iowa State stretches out its lead.
Man, gaining strength, gaining momentum, gaining belief, right? Like gaining belief that you can get this done. Such a big rivalry game with so much emotion.
Yeah, Iowa feels like they're in a natural disaster right now. They feel like they're in a cyclone. They don't know which way is up or down. They are lost.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Guiding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and won a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
This offense wants to. Boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Diaz. Breaks free, and he might be He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Drops back on first down. Unloads it left. Picked off to stop the threat. He'll try to take it back. He runs out of bounds. Football is secured, and so is the game as the defense comes up large in the clutch. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season